Serving, Katie Ward. Freeman with the tip. Back to serve for the Warriors, Michaela McFalls. Point Warriors. Back to serve, Mackenzie McFalls. Back to serve for the Rebels, Adele Thurston. Freeman with a kill. Back to serve, Taylor Freeman. Back to serve for the Rebels, Chloe Osterholm. Point Warriors. back to serve, Carmen Pierce. Michaela McFalls with the kill. Timeout, Rebels.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Coming in to serve, number 28, Abby White. Serving for Wes-Del, Kylan New.
Point, Warriors. Head back to serve for the Warriors, Savannah Durr. Freeman with the attack. Freeman. McFalls with the ace. Back to serve, Aubrey Mills. Point, Warriors. Back to serve, Mackenzie McFalls. Ace, McFalls. Timeout, Rebels.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
McFall serving. Back to serve, Adele Thurston. Timeout, Warriors.
It's 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon. You have two choices. Option 1, take 2 nanoseconds to reach over and put on your seatbelt. Or option 2, decide it's too much work for a Saturday and don't put on your seatbelt. As the seatbelt alarm continues to sing the song of its people, you roll your eyes. You're just going down the block, you'll be fine. You take a turn to the left, and that's when you see it.
Just wear your seatbelt. It's an easy way to save your own life. The Indiana Criminal Justice Institute wants to remind you that choices matter. Click it to live it.
What's that? I know. I sat through a whole bunch of these, watching you guys go through it all. It's a little different when it's yours. I know.
Point Rebels. First set goes to the Rebels.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
benefits of choosing a career in the union construction industry are truly limitless.
Some of the things that I've worked on that I'm extremely proud of are some of the pipe racks that we just built for Eli Lilly.
Yeah, there's a lot of different avenues to grow and to advance in your career.
If you're a senior and college isn't for you, in the trades there's so many opportunities. You get to work with your hands, you get trained for free, and the options are unlimited. You can do so many different things with this career.
Freedom serving. Rebels are in the net. Point Warriors. Back to serve, Chloe Osterholm. Point Warriors. Lily Hines serving. Point Warriors. Abby White back to serve. Serving for the Rebels, Keelan Baker. Correction on that, Kaylin Baker. McFalls with the kill. Kylan New serving for the Warriors. Point, Warriors.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
McFalls with the dip. Point Warriors. The second set goes to the Warriors. Third set will begin momentarily.
Inspired by touch, by play, by listening and laughter. Inspired by family gatherings and one-on-one conversations. Inspired by long walks, long lives, and lives simply lived well. Inspired by compassion, by healing, by grace and strength. What inspires us at Franciscan Health is you. Franciscan Health, inspiring health. Inspired by touch, by play, by inspired by
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Back to serve for the Warriors, Taylor Freeman. Serving, Abby White. We had a foot fault. Point goes to the Warriors. Back to serve, Lily Hines. Point for the Rebels. Back to serve, Kaylin Baker. Point goes to the Warriors. Savannah Durr appears to be serving. Mackenzie McFalls with the tip. Timeout, Rebels.
When I'm not racing at the track, I do like to take things a little bit slower. But even with my foot off the gas, I'm still driven to save lives. So if you're like me and you like hunting and fishing, you could do something to save lives too. Just say yes to being an organ donor when you get your hunting or fishing license online, or when you renew your Indiana driver's license. Join the 4 million Hoosiers who have signed up to save lives. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Point goes to the Rebels. Heading back to serve, number 16, Katie Ward. Timeout, Warriors.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Point Warriors. Kylan New, serving. Point goes to the Rebels. Back to serve, number 21, Aubrey Mills. Taylor Freeman with the kill. Point Warriors, and the match goes to the Warriors. Great job to both teams. The varsity match will begin momentarily.
Hello and welcome to the Wes-Del Sports Network. I'm Coach McLaughlin, and I will be joined shortly by a guest, I think. So we'll just wait and introduce him when he comes. Tonight's matchup, an MEC matchup, the final home game of the year and senior night against Randolph Southern. Randolph Southern makes the trip over to complete the MEC schedule for the Wes-Del Warriors, and I'm not sure if Randolph Southern has any more games left, but I do know that this is the last MEC game for Wes-Del and the last home game for Wes-Del. Bittersweet in some ways because it is the last game for 8 seniors and our student assistant Ty. So 9 seniors will be playing their last game tonight. And it also is the last game Biff Wilson will be coaching as our head coach on this home floor. This is where the sectional is, but it is also considered a neutral court when you play. So we can't put any signs or banners or anything. We have to play it like it's a neutral court. So this is actually the last official home game for head coach Biff Wilson. I had a chance to sit down with Coach Wilson, talk to him a little bit about the previous week and the upcoming opponent and just some things in general. So enjoy the pregame show with Coach Biff Wilson here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Welcome to the Wes-Del Sports Network pregame show. I'm here with head coach Biff Wilson. Coach, let's talk a little bit about last week before we move on to tonight's matchup versus Monroe Central. Last week we started the week with a game here at home against Cowan, and that Welcome to the Wes-Del Sports Network pregame show. I'm here again with head coach Biff Wilson. Coach, welcome, and we are going to rewind a little bit and talk about last week. We had a busy week last week, starting at Frankton, a great win at Frankton. Talk a little bit about your takeaways from that game.
The gym's hot.
Yes, it was.
For sure, but cool. A great gym. I mean, hot but cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Good team.
Very good.
Had 2 really stud players. When you look at their record right now, it's a little bit worse than when we played them. But the whole key to their record is, do they have both their stud players?
Right.
And they didn't this last weekend for a tournament. They didn't for 2 or 3 matches earlier in the season. Really good players that one's going to play college ball, one's going to play college basketball.
Right.
So it was a good win. It ended up going 5. It was a good test for us. So we came out on top and really good win.
Yeah, I felt like it was too. It was a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, very nervous, but a fun gym, fun atmosphere, and a great win for the girls. So then the very next day, we have to take that and all that momentum and go over, play again on the road at Jay County. And they had another nice crowd. And so thoughts about the Jay County game?
Yeah, that's a tough, 2 nights in a row. Yeah. And what added to it is we just beat Jay County a couple weeks ago, or a couple weeks before that, at Noblesville tournament. So we're going in, a high-flying team, just had a big win the night before, to play a team that's going to have a chip on its shoulder. They're celebrating, they're recognizing Blackout Cancer Night,
right.
So raising money for cancer Always a great night. Always gets a good crowd. Always gets people fired up. Their crowd is pretty volatile anyway. Towards opponents, it's not a friendly place to play.
That's a nice way to say it.
Yeah, and they were vocal for a little while, but we played well enough to where the guys quickly got bored.
Yeah.
And so another good showing by us against Jay County. So we came out those 2 nights with 2 really high-quality wins, I thought.
Yeah, both great wins on the road, which led us into a great tournament. I know one of your favorites, other than the one that we host here. This is another nice tournament, the Class A Showdown, which is funny because there's now several teams that aren't.
Yeah.
Us being one of those, not just single A teams. So a very talented field. In pool play, we went undefeated with some nice wins, and I'll let you talk about those wins. But a nice day of volleyball, starting with pool play.
Yeah, it really was a good day. And we started out taking on the host team, Blue River, and again a repeat match, a match we played our second match of the season back in August. We have to play them. They have one really key player on that team, and a lot of role players, and they've gotten better.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we have 2. So that match went pretty well, and then Morristown, we follow that up with Morristown, and you're never really sure with Morristown what you're going to get. They're always talented, but they don't have that 1 or 2 or those 3 players that really dominate, and it can be difficult to play those teams,
right,
because the scouting report is, well, we don't know where they're going to set the ball. But we really work hard to take advantage of a team's passing struggles, and we did that pretty well. And then the big rival, Central Catholic out of Lafayette, since day one here for me 15 years ago, it's been Lafayette Central Catholic. They've had, I think, maybe the same coach the whole time, and he's a very good coach, and they have a variety of really good players. So if you're looking at ratings, they're rated higher than us going into that, just slightly, maybe a point or 2 better per set. It was a really good match, and we came out on top and had to come back in the second set to do that, if I remember right.
Right.
And that set us up well to cross over and play Springs Valley out of the other pool. The other pool just loaded.
Right.
So any team that came out of it, we were going to have a real challenge. And we come out of it against 1A number 3 Springs Valley with, again, another pair of really college level players. They happen to be the coach's daughters.
Right.
And they just, set each other and hit. And we started out pretty well in that match. And we really had control of it through about halfway through the second set. And then we didn't have control of it anymore and just couldn't get back on track. But we learned a lot about ourselves. We always do. Second place at the Class A Showdown is a really good weekend,
right,
particularly when you have to go through a couple of those teams to get there. Ella Mock named to the all-tournament team. By all rights, we should have had 2 players named to the all-tournament team, but hopefully their athletic director figures that out, how to get the right number of plaques from their supplier. It's tough being an AD. I understand that. So he's new.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, I did think we played really well in that tournament, and I felt like rankings don't mean a lot, I know, to us as coaches, but they do validate the fact that you're having a good season. And one of the things we know now after the rankings came out is that we moved up ahead of Lafayette Central Catholic in 2A. We're number 4. So
from number 12, I mean, it was quite the lead.
It was a good jump, which tells you the week we had.
Yeah.
Because I think the opponents that we played, that you just talked about, were all very well respected, and that tournament so well respected, to come out of there in second place and then to beat a really good Frankton team and go to Jay County and win on the road too. I think all played into that, allowing us to take that big jump up to number 4 in 2A. So, I think that's kudos to you as a coach, and also to the girls, and just kind of following the whole process and not getting too high, not getting too low, and just kind of see where everything plays out. So officially that makes us what overall? Do you know off the top of your head our record?
Record's 18-4 now.
18-4, so obviously that's a great season so far. We have to taping this with. Well, we're here back with you. Sorry to pause that pregame show. Went a little longer than we thought, so we may try to bring that to you or add it at the end or something along those lines. But we wanted to be able to bring you this special announcement for head coach Biff Wilson. So enjoy this as we honor head coach Biff Wilson.
Former volleyball player or coach who has played and coached with Coach Wilson, please meet at center court at this time. Coach Wilson, you will need to go out there as well, if you don't mind.
Right now they're having all of Coach Wilson's ex-players, current team, and anyone that was part of the Wes-Del Volleyball or any team that he's had along the years come out, and they have a nice banner made for him, and all of the girls are kind of coming out saying hi. And
here we go. Tonight, we would like to honor Coach Biff Wilson.
so let's listen to Mr. Denny.
Biff began his high school coaching career at Muncie Central. As a freshman coach for 3 years, he had a record of 38-1. He moved into the JV role for 4 years and compiled a record of 81-6. During his time at Muncie Central, he won 4 state championships and had 1 state runner-up as an assistant. Following his tenure at Muncie Central, Biff was named the head coach at Delta High School. During his 5 years as the Eagle head coach, he had a record of 119-55. He also had a perfect conference record of 35-0. He was named Conference Coach of the Year all 5 years while coaching at Delta. Biff also led the Eagles to 4 sectional championships and 1 Final Four. And now here comes the good part. In 2009, Wes-Del was fortunate enough to have Biff the opportunity to hire Biff to lead our program. From that point forward, Wes-Del Volleyball would reach heights it had never reached before. As the Warrior head coach, Biff has a record of 332-165, which includes 5 sectional titles, 4 Final Four appearances, 1 state runner-up, and the school's only 2 state championships in 2011 and 2014. This is a good time to clap. He also became the school's all-time winningest coach this past season, surpassing the late great Kay Saunders. Biff has represented himself, his teams, the school, and this community with professionalism and class that is truly unmatched. The success that he has had is remarkable, but the impact he has had on his athletes will last forever. Biff, we cannot thank you enough for your dedication to this team and our school. Enjoy your retirement. You have definitely deserved it. Earned it as well. Let's all stand and give Coach Biff Wilson a huge round of applause. Thank you. And thank you for all those former players and coaches that came here to help us honor our coach.
So there you have it, a really nice moment for head coach Biff Wilson, and interesting as I went kind of through that similar situation last year, and you don't realize how emotional it's going to be. Kind of catches you off guard when you see all the ex-players come back and see them all standing there. So we're going to take a pause here again and do the national anthem. This looks like tonight we're going to have 2 seniors, Ella Malk, Jenna Love, along with choir teacher Emily Love will be singing our national anthem. So enjoy.
We're singing of the national anthem.
Through the
Great rendition there of the national anthem. And last time they're at home, they may get a chance to do that in sectional. I'm here joined on the air on the Wes-Del Sports Network again by head coach Josh Burgett. Coach, how are things going for you tonight so far?
Well, fantastic. Another triple header for me with boys basketball practice, followed by flag football, and now commentating this awesome game.
You're getting dirty looks over here by Mr. Romine for bouncing your leg. He's over there trying to. I don't know, was the microphone or you bouncing your knee over here? He's giving you some dirty looks. I've seen those looks before. Yeah, it's a busy night for you. We appreciate you jumping up in here. And again, this is the last senior night for these girls, and we can all remember what that senior night was like. And as a player, it's really special. But as a parent, I can tell you it's different. You'll go through it one of these days, and it's an emotional night. I try to tell my kids and my players every year, parents or senior night's as much for the parents as it is for the players.
It's almost surreal when you're the kid, but for the parents, it's like this is the end of an era for them. So
right.
And then when it's your last one, which this is your last one.
Yep.
It's a little bit deeper.
And especially in the sport that they just love. It's one,
right.
Our kids do a lot of different things, but when it's something they really have a passion for and they put a lot of time in, and you were the parent that picked them up and dropped them off and all that stuff, and it goes a lot faster than you ever dreamed it would, and here we are on senior night. So I hope the girls play well. I know that they're excited. They're throwing out some volleyballs and little mini volleyballs up into the crowd. Let's hope that the little kids don't throw those out like on there. Those could make their way out.
Yeah, those were tiny. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want my youngest to get one. Yeah. He might eat it.
Afraid somebody might catch one and grab upside the head and not see it coming.
Like bubble gum.
So there's the whistle. We're going to get started here soon. Wes-Del comes into this match with a record 19-4, currently ranked number 4 in the state in 2A. They moved up quite a bit. They jumped in 1 week from number 12 to number 4 because of the probably great showing they had in the
Absolutely.
Class A showdown, and a great win over Frankton at Frankton, and then go to Jay County and get a nice win. So they jump up to number 4. In leading that, as coaches, we know that rankings are really not that important, but what it does do is validate that you're working hard and moving things in the right direction. You're having a good season.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the weekend that the girls had, and obviously the season that they've had, they've earned it. I mean, they're no joke. I mean, they're definitely a top 5 team in the state, and
right.
in the most competitive 2A sectional here.
Absolutely.
That we get a host, and it's going to be anybody's ball game, and they can absolutely come out of that on
right.
top.
So, like we said, 19-4, and they are 7-1 currently in the conference. Again, this is the last conference game, so this will give them a chance to get that 8th conference win if they can win, and even more impressive, push them to 20 wins on the season, which I believe Biff has done several times since he's been here, but I think they're backing that up maybe 2 years in a row. So this will be the 3rd year in a row that they could get to, if they could get tonight's win, push them to 20 wins.
Mr. Denny was listing off all the accomplishments of Coach Wilson, and it's unbelievable the amount of success that he's had in the volleyball capital of the world, Delaware County.
Oh, I know.
I mean, it's unbelievable how many wins that you just think about that. It's hard to wrap your mind around because people want to be successful in other places, and this is the hardest place to be successful.
Right. I've often said, and there's a good start for Emma Harlan with an ace. I've often said that winning a county tournament championship in Delaware County might be harder than winning a state championship.
Oh, I think it definitely is, especially with the run that Yorktown's had lately, and Wapahani's been in 3 state championships in the last 4 years, I believe.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
Olamalk with the kill, and that gets the Warriors off to a 2-0 start. Great crowd tonight.
Oh, fantastic.
A lot of former students back and a lot of former players, and it's fun for the girls. I saw a lot of the girls excited. Some of the girls didn't know that some of their former teammates were going to show up and play. They kind of show up and be here, and that surprised them. So that was fun.
Yeah, I recognized one of those girls down there. It happened to be my wife, which was
Yes.
She was hitting Biff's first year and the first state runner-up. They made it to state, but they were runner-up.
State finalist team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just that was a neat thing for Biff. He'll soak it all in at some point, believe me. It'll hit him sometime tonight, probably. Got a county tournament we'll talk about a little bit in a little bit tomorrow, so that'll be its own battle. But that starts tomorrow. But we'll talk a little bit more about. But Biff will have a chance to sit back and at some point reflect on this season, and it's neat that he got to see a lot of the people that were part of it and throughout the years.
Yeah, I agree. It's as a coach, that's the kids that come back and tell you, I got something from that. Maybe you were mad in the moment, but they get something from you, and it really settles in when they get older and they realize, man, I get what he was teaching me there.
Right.
I know that's a good feeling as a coach.
Yeah, it's great, and Biff's been doing it quite a while. I think we're close to about the same amount of years. He's a little older than me. We graduated from the same high school. He's about 10 years older than me, but I think coaching-wise, we've been doing it about the same time. So it's amazing because the 30 years just flew by, and I'm sure Biff feels the same way. So neat night for him. And the girls can reward him with a nice victory here in an MEC win tonight. Caden over to Jenna, and that is pushed over, but still landed inside. And that was something. We played Eastbrook last night. Didn't probably have our A game. Was not the atmosphere we're having right now. But something we're going to need to clean up heading into the county tournament is some of short sets and things that were going on last night. Well, there's one that sneaks in. So Randolph Southern will step back to serve. Mia Saylor, she had some brothers come through there that were, I'm guessing, or some relation, Saylor family of good basketball players. I shouldn't say brothers, I don't know the family, but it could be brothers, cousins, somewhere along the line. There were some
small schools you typically think they're related.
Yes, you would like to think so. She's going to get another try. It's time to Rachel. Up. Rachel hits that one over. A little miscommunication. Randolph Southern puts that one, and it finds the floor. Hit the top of the net, rolled over the tape. Biff's talking him through it. This can be one of those nights where you work out a little bit of the emotions early in the game, and then hopefully play a little bit, sharpen things up. There's a hard hit by Ella. That looks a little bit cleaner and a little nicer. I'll take Olivia Delaney back to serve, and Wes-Del with an 8-4 lead. Gets the signals from Biff. And over on three, and it finds the floor.
Serving for the Rebels, number 27, Courtney Clear.
Number 27, Courtney Clear, back for Randolph Southern. This time outside to Rachel. Nice hard hit, dug out. And Randolph Southern will hit it over on three. Short back slide step, dug out again, and finds the floor. A lot of people here tonight. All the dignitaries are here down in the corner. We've got all the important people in the school here tonight. Come out to see Biff off senior night.
Looks like a blackout in the admin team.
It does, yeah.
It appears. They must have been Oppenheimer today.
Yeah,
they're dressed for Oppenheimer, not Barbie.
They were, and that's going to be two. Yeah, they did. They looked like they're all wearing black. Maybe it's because black is slimming. That's why I wear it a lot. It's not working. Anyway. Emerson Campbell with a serve. Over. Chance going to go short set right here, and that's going to be a kill for Rachel McLaughlin. Emerson will keep serving. Two girls Been playing together for a long time. You got all seniors out on the floor. Only exception to that group probably would be Caden Jones, who came over this year as our libero, and a nice addition. And we're going to take a quick break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We'll be right back with you right after this break.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Now we're back here with you after the timeout, Randolph Southern's timeout. Getting some things reset here. I think these officials that are here, Mary Goth and Lynn, have basically moved in at this point. I think they've done just about every game we've had here this year.
I'll be honest, when I was the AD at Monroe Central, I think I requested Mary Goff every game.
Get him as much as you can,
yeah.
because she's good. There's a nice kill and a nice set from Rachel and Jenna working together there on that short set. Then that one was straight down, 13-5. Olivia saves it. They go over to Harlan. Here's going to get an opportunity, and she finds the floor. 14-5 now.
Getting into a little rhythm here.
And that one hits the top of the tape, so it'll go over to Randolph Southern. Yeah, I think he did. Delaware County tournament tomorrow. We'll talk more about that, but the Warriors will play the first game at 6 o'clock tomorrow, so make your way over to Wapahani to watch your Warriors play. And there's another hard hit. Carly will come back into the front row on the rotation, and Jenna Love will go back to serve. Pushed over on three. Jenna up to Emerson will play it. Harlan's going to try to tip that one, and she got caught off guard a little bit. A little quicker to her than I think she thought it was going to be.
Back to serve, Allison Wilmoth.
I'll take Allison Wilmoth back to serve for, and that hits off Carly. So, again, girls trying to figure some things out here. Playing well for the most part, just a little bit of sloppiness here and there, but not too bad overall. And there's up, nice pass, back to Rachel. She'll find the floor with another kill.
Good adjustment.
Yeah, she thought it was going to kind of be a slide, and it was more just straight up. She adjusted and found the middle of the floor. So Rachel will go back and serve. And that's blocked by Olivia Delaney. Back to Rachel again, 17-8 lead. That's over on two. Emerson there to clean it up. Rachel from the back row. Randolph Southern will play it over. Blocked. Rachel up to Jenna. Liv with the quick one and finds the floor there. Rachel again with the serve. Over on two this time and caught us off guard. Found the middle of the floor.
It's one of those, it looks like it sits on their hand and
yes,
you're unsure if that's a throw or if it's an actual hit.
Yep. I asked an official about that one time. They said as long as you don't go behind the ear, which that one, I don't know. It's all a subject.
It's like going to a doctor. You need a second opinion.
Yeah, sometimes. And you also Yeah, you just never know. It's all decided on who's repping that night. There's a quick one by Liv. She puts that one down. And here comes Ella back in for Emerson.
Back to serve.
Have we had the fatheads of the girls out in the student section every game?
We have. They're really being a little bit more prominent tonight. With
Yes,
them,
I'm actually noticing them this game.
And Harlan with a ace. 20-9. And the second timeout by Randolph Southern. We'll stay here with you on this one. One of the things that we wanted to talk about is the Delaware County Tournament. That is tomorrow at Wapahani, the 6 o'clock game. There's a game after us. I think that Delta got the bye on our side, so on the bottom side, I'm sorry. And so that would probably mean that's Yorktown versus Wapahani. That could be totally wrong. But I do know that on our side, we play the first game. It's Wes-Del versus Cowan. And then the winner of that game will play Saturday morning against Daleville, who got the bye on our side. So Daleville currently ranked number 9 in 1A. And Wapahani's 7 in 2A. Your Warriors are ranked 4, like we said before. Yorktown is 4 or 5. I think they're 4th or 5th in 4A. So a lot of good volleyball to be had over at the county tournament, as always. So it'll be a good time for you to get over there.
I'm sure that will be a packed gym.
Yes. Get over there and enjoy and watch. Should be fun. So after the timeout, Warriors come out with a 20-9 lead. Emma Harlan serving. Come over, see what they got. Ella with a quick one. Played this time by Randolph Southern. They'll go over. Jenna to Rachel, out to Carly.
It's a good set.
Carly will get that. And called in by Ryan New.
It was a great set by Rachel.
She has set before. Had to do it a few times. She's kind of laughing. They're all kind of laughing about it. Been a while, though. That one falls to the floor, and Randolph Southern will get the side out in their 10th point. 21-10. Number 17, Teresa Watson is a junior. We'll go back to serve for Randolph Southern. Nice serve, played off. Jenna will play it off too. Ella hits that one into the tape. And so Randolph Southern will keep it. Just a second chance. Passed up. This time, I guess blocked, but out of bounds off the antenna. And so that'll be a point for the Warriors. Hey, you're right. Everybody's wearing black down there except Coach Giesman. He's not. He and Tony are sporting the maroon.
Yeah, he and Tony got together and said, let's wear maroon.
They can pull it off.
I think Tony was here at lunch, so maybe that's when they discussed hey,
what they go
maroon tonight.
Yeah, sure. That's played in the back row. Carly doesn't always get a chance to serve, but I heard Biff talking the other day, and there's Ella's going to get a chance. Biff was talking about how Carly is actually a good server. She just doesn't get a chance to do it very often. A little mistiming on that one. And Carly will go out. Caden will come back in the back row. Harlan to Jenna. Pushed in the back, and that's still played. See if they can get it over on 3. It's going to be just short, so they'll take it to set point, 24-12. Brady Burden touches the ball, and by the way he played the other day in the boys game during homecoming week, I think that they'd be best served to not try to gain mojo off that ball.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Oh, that one finds the floor right in front of the back row. The Warriors still sitting on that set point here in game 1. Ella hits that one long. She tried to touch it but missed it. So that'll be another point to the Rebels.
Looks like Brady may think that somebody touched it over in the student section.
He's got great eyes. That's the one thing. He does. Out to Rachel, and she'll try to end that, and she does. So 25-14 is your final for set number 1. Take a short break. Come right back with you on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
It's 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon. You have two choices. Option 1, take 2 nanoseconds to reach over and put on your seatbelt. Or option 2, decide it's too much work for a Saturday and don't put on your seatbelt. As the seatbelt alarm continues to sing the song of its people, you roll your eyes. You're just going down the block, you'll be fine. You take a turn to the left, and that's when you see it.
Just wear your seatbelt. It's an easy way to save your own life. The Indiana Criminal Justice Institute wants to remind you that choices matter. Click it to live it.
And we're back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Did a little church clap. You couldn't see it. Was just out of the view of the camera, but the administration was all doing the church clap down there, led by Tony and Ed Giesman. But then you saw all the administrators, Mr. Mealy, Mr. Hanson, Slopsima, Purdue, all doing the church clap. So always good to see them get involved.
It is. You know, I think that might be their exercise for the week.
Yes. Yeah, well, they didn't go very long. So this is a special week for us. So you got to do it as a student. Now you get to do it as a faculty member and come back for homecoming. It's just crazy how great homecoming is here.
Oh, it's different. I always said that wherever I was, like coaching or whatever. It's different here. I mean, and I was at a lot of different
me too.
Primary football schools,
yeah.
And it's like they don't do it the same.
No,
it's not as good.
Yeah, it's different here. If you get a chance, obviously we just said it's homecoming week, so come out to the homecoming game this weekend. The weather's supposed to be good. It's not been great today, but Friday is supposed to be nice. So come out, enjoy the football game. We're playing Indianapolis-Tinley. They will be here. I think they're 3-3. Be a nice test for our Warriors and see how we can bounce back. Some games on the schedule I feel like that we can be very competitive in coming up.
Yeah, I feel like we are going to finish very strong in this last stretch of the regular season.
Randolph Southern will start set number 2 with the service here. And the Warriors, again, hoping to capitalize off that. And they'll take the first point due to a service error. There's the net there, the boys are saying.
What were they saying?
There's a net there.
Oh. Stating the obvious, as usual.
Yeah, and that's going to be a 2 from the back row there. Harlan will get the serve again with the 2-0 lead. Also a little different, senior night is after the game, which is...
That is very unique.
Very unique. I've seen it done a few places. Most of the time it's done before the game, but I do kind of like the thinking. I asked Biff about that, and the thinking is, why get all emotional before the game? Let's save all that for after the game. So, and I know you can speak to this. We'll watch this point first, but that's out of bounds. As a visiting coach, I appreciate that it's afterwards.
They love that. I'll be honest though. I think when I was at Monroe Central last year, we had the senior night at Randolph Southern, and it was a long one. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you get to the end of the season and you could be 3 or 4 people's. You know, depending on their schedules, you could roll into 3 or 4 different ones. So it's always nice. So I get that part of it. That's a long ride for Randolph Southern during the week. They can get on the bus and go home.
Right.
So those festivities, and I'm sure that Mr. Romine's going to leave the camera running for those.
Has he always done it that way, or is it a?
You know, yes, I believe so.
Okay.
And I know there'll be a slideshow and some pictures and a lot of stuff going on afterwards.
I saw him working with Greg Davis on the screen, making sure you can get that set up and everything.
Yes. Harlan's still serving. He's got 5 in a row here, and that'll make 6.
Ooh, he about lost his, what is that, nachos or red sticks?
Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah, those are close. Do not want. We do make a good breadstick here at Wes-Del.
Smell them all the way down the hallway.
You can smell them. Lots of garlic. That one's played. Jenna will play that. Ella over to Rach. And little Southern will play it up. Pushed over. Ella, Jenna. There's a quick one, and that one finds the floor.
A little out of sync there.
So it goes over to Randolph Southern, and they will serve it. To Jenna, out to Ella. And that is in, finds the back line. You know, one of the other things I appreciate as a 4-year Wes-Del Volleyball dad, or at least high school, is that we have parents doing our line judging. Always think that's a good deal.
They typically do a better job, but that's not always the case.
No, we saw that at Wapahani. Cost us a set.
Yeah.
Not always the case. Sometimes there was a really good student over at Frankton, and she was great. In fact, they did a news story on her. She whipped that flag down there. For the most part, I like it better when it's parents. And that was a double. They're going to let that one go. Out to Liv. She's going to kill that, and that's going to be out of bounds.
Block and out of bounds.
With the attack. Delaney with the attack.
And a timeout for Coach. Can't take him with you. 10-1 takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout here on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
When I'm not racing at the track, I do like to take things a little bit slower. But even with my foot off the gas, I'm still driven to save lives. So if you're like me and you like hunting and fishing, you could do something to save lives too. Just say yes to being an organ donor when you get your hunting or fishing license online, or when you renew your Indiana driver's license. Join the 4 million Hoosiers who have signed up to save lives.
We'd like to thank our sponsors. Warrior Volleyball is made possible by Montgomery Insurance School, Martin Insurance, Campus Rentals, Property Pros, Pizza King, and Young's Title. Thank you to all those people that allow us to do this week in and week out. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Please do that. We're begging you.
Serving for the Warriors.
Caden Jones back to serve out of the timeout, 10-1. And that's going to be a little long. We've talked about that before, out of the timeout service errors. So I always wonder what the stats would be on that. It's kind of like calling a timeout to freeze a free throw shooter.
Yep.
And that's going to be trouble. Jenna gets it over. Rachel is able to keep it alive, so good work being scrappy by the girls there. And that's blocked. Hits the floor, and Wes-Del will get the point. We mentioned it's homecoming week. Tomorrow is what? Powder Puff? Girls will take over football for Powder Puff, I think.
Yes, the girls will be playing football Powder Puff. I actually will be in the gym playing dodgeball with middle school.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. Your arm's going to be really sore.
Yeah, I'll be about 3 throws in, and I'll be done.
Yes. Bad thing is that you're supposed to play 2 days in a row, so I think you're going somewhere.
Well, yeah, fortunately for me, I'll be at a coaching clinic, so I will not have to ruin my arm another day.
Everybody at the clinic's going to wonder why you can't open or pick anything up right with a pencil.
Why are you writing with your left hand? Right shoulder won't work.
Number 10, Brianna Holcomb.
Brianna Holcomb back to serve. That's out of the net again this time. Got to work on that passing a little bit. Girls are going to need to be sharp heading into the Delaware County tournament. There's a nice pass, and that usually results in a nice play. All starts with a nice pass. Caden got a nice pass to Jenna with a nice set and a finish. That'll bring in Emerson Campbell to serve.
I think when Emerson was serving last time is when we went on a pretty big run.
Let's see if she can get that going again. You talked her out of someone out of it last time.
I did. Oh, shoot. I jinxed us again.
Let's see what happens.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Hey,
there
it is. Ace.
Get a chance, we'll recap what's been going on. It's been a while since we've been with you. We haven't been on here since September 12th.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We'll talk you through a little bit of where the Warriors have been since then. There's a hard hit on that short set.
On the attack.
A lot of people with a lot of family. I know we are no exception. There's a big group of Rachel's family up there and a whole bunch of other families that are here. I saw all the girls have a lot of family members here, like we talked about, family night. So just as much as senior night, it's almost like a family night.
Yep.
Harlan gets another shot. That one's blocked again. Going backwards to Rach on the slide, and she'll find the floor. 16-4. Warriors lead. Emerson's going to continue serving. Another one towards the back. Over on 3. Out to Harlan. Dug out by Randolph Southern. Emerson. And that one, she finds the floor. That was a nice hit.
We are definitely sharing the wealth here on the kills.
Everybody's getting one tonight on senior night. And Emerson's going to keep serving. Rachel with another kill. Short set's working well.
And Grayson holds up her fat head.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got it on the kill. And Emerson puts that one in the back row again. This is going to come over. Out to Harlan. That one's kept alive and sent over on 3. Short set coming again, and there it is again. Blocked this time. Slide step, and that one will be another kill off the back wall. And we're going to make a substitution here. Number 10 will come in. That's Holcomb will come in for Randolph Southern. Oh, nice hustle. See if she can make it over. That's a nice hustle play right there by Randolph Southern. And it didn't pay off, but that was a great hustle by Randolph Southern to keep that one alive. And coach is happy with that. Sometimes you're building a program and just want to see the girls giving good effort and good hustle, and they did. Coach is going to call. He's going to call a timeout and talk to them probably about that. I'll stay with you through this one and talk about where the Warriors have been since Monroe Central, our last home game here. They went that following week. They had a busy week, but it was all on the road. Went to Frankton and got a great win against a really good Frankton team. Had 2 college-level girls on that team. Went 5 games, and the girls were able to pull out the win. Then to Jay County, which is always tough. Back-to-back nights. You go from Frankton to Jay County. And that was a tough night there, and the Warriors were able to win in 3. Then that took them to Saturday in the Class A showdown at Blue River, a great tournament. They played Blue River in the first game, won that one 2-0. Played Morristown, who was a scrappy, undersized team, but beat them 2-0. And then the big win of that day was against Lafayette Central Catholic, a great win for the Warriors. Swept them 2-0. It was close, but they played really well. Wes-Del was playing really well this weekend. That led them to the championship game against number 3 Springs Valley. They lost in 3 sets, 2-1 in 3 sets, but they played well and had a chance to win. And honestly, if you ask the girls, they'd probably like to have that one over again. So that it was since we've been with you last, they've been very successful and had a good run here. Then I'm sorry, last night we were at Eastbrook for another 3-0 win that leads us to tonight's game.
The highlight of that entire recap for me, and I think I speak for every small school in the state of Indiana, is the big win against Lafayette Central Catholic.
Yes.
So very happy to hear that they beat them in 2, and that's an impressive win because that's a good team.
Randolph Southern obviously making the trip over tonight, and that was a tough dig there by number 16. Katie Ward, she wore the first one and got it back up, and then it came over, and unfortunately she got another one. But that's kind of how volleyball goes sometimes. This time out to Carly, and Carly gets a back row, and it's just out of bounds.
And
yeah, the win against Lafayette Central Catholic.
Oh,
I mean, they've been a nemesis in all those state runs. They were always there usually, and they're 2A now also. So to go and step up and get that win, they're actually ranked also. They were higher ranked than us when we played them that week, and now we're above them. So a great win.
We got our revenge from the semi-state baseball.
Yes, absolutely. And I think Biff, that was a nice way for him to kind of go out. I know he would love to win that tournament, but to beat Lafayette Central Catholic was a nice feather in his cap to kind of go out. He's had a lot of battles against that coach. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but Biff knows him well and has a lot of respect for him, but he also think anytime you can beat him, that's a great win.
There's a high likelihood that he doesn't know the name of the other coaches, or if he knew you for a long time either, because I think my wife coached against him, played against him, was down 2 games.
Yeah.
Came back and beat him when they made that state run.
Yes.
And then she coached at Western and played. They were in the same conference, and he couldn't ever remember who she was.
Yeah. Yeah. Not to say anything bad, but he's probably busy recruiting. So.
You got to be on a different level. You got to be on Biff Wilson level of dominance.
That's right.
To coaching dominance to be on his radar.
Great kill there by Liv on that. She hit that one right to the back corner, and she hit it very hard. So nice job for Liv. Now take Emma Harlan back, 23-7. Here in set number 2. And there's another one dug out. This comes over. Harlan to Jenna. Going short and tipped over and just finds the line. And Lynn says, yeah, it did. So that'll be set. Take us to set point. And Emma will see if she can finish this off. The Warriors ahead 24-7. See if they can take set number 2. And that's going to be trouble, and that's going to do it. That's 25-7 for your third set. We'll take a short break. Be back with you here on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
The benefits of choosing a career in the union construction industry are truly limitless.
Some of the things that I've worked on that I'm extremely proud of are some of the pipe racks that we just built for Eli Lilly.
Yeah, there's a lot of different avenues to grow and to advance in your career.
If you're a senior and college isn't for you, in the trades there's so many opportunities. You get to work with your hands, you get trained for free, and the options are unlimited. You can do so many different things with this career.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
And we're back here at the Wes-Del Sports Network, getting ready to start set number 3. Wes-Del takes the first 2 sets, 25-14, 25-7. Looking to finish this in 3, and then senior night will start if that's the case. If not, they'll go until we need to. Looks like the student section, good turnout tonight. Good turnout from everybody. It's just a great community turnout. Honoring Biff, honoring these seniors. 8 senior girls and Ty Freeman, so student assistant Ty Freeman. We forgot to mention the JV won tonight, so that's a nice win for the junior varsity. And actually their last game of the year, as they will be done because there's nothing but tournaments from this point on. So that was a nice way for Coach Stanley to go out.
Another highlight from this week for Ty Freeman is I think he took on 15
half of the students
other boys and beat them all.
Yeah. Yes,
I think
he
it was
did.
15-5, something along those
Probably,
lines.
yeah, something
It was
along
a
those lines.
blowout.
It wasn't close.
1 on 15.
Pep session Friday, so that'll be something to look forward to. A lot of other good stuff going on Friday. Our test scores will not go up this week, but it's because we'll catch up next week. But we're having a lot of fun.
It's just a long brain break.
It is. Sometimes you need a refresher break, and about week number 8 is a good time to do it.
Yeah, they're going to be recharged.
That's right. And then we roll right into fall break.
Yeah.
And girls sectional sectional volleyball. And then your season's about ready to start, Coach.
Yep. We are getting very close.
And that's tipped and still alive. I don't know. I guess we're going to call that on 3. And tipped again. And Harlan will go back row. This is a longer volley than we've had for a while. Rachel to Livia, and that one finds the floor. Oh, Warriors off to a quick start, and Emma Harlan will start this time. Amelia Hudson-Roberts getting a chance to get back in there in set number 3. We'll need her tomorrow, so make sure she's sharp. And that one might be trouble. Rachel hits that one up, and that's going to be 3, I think. Oh,
They hit it over. I mean,
did they?
I think she hit it over the net, and they blocked it.
Okay. Well, we have 2 veteran officials here, so they wouldn't mess with something like that.
I think I am sitting at dead center. Like
you are.
It's almost hard to see because of the antenna. I'm sitting so dead center.
Can barely see the official over there on the thing, but he's stuck behind that antenna.
Just barely.
A little cheer there. I don't know if you had a chance to look in the program there, Coach, but the Biff always does an insert for the seniors. It's really neat. One of the things he asks in there, and let's see what happens here, and that's played up. A nice job by Randolph Southern to keep that one alive, and that's over on 3. This time out to Amelia, nice kill. One of the things he does, one of the questions he asked in there was, what is something, a class that you wish Wes-Del would offer? And I think we should offer student section cheers for a class so that we can teach her.
I 100% think that needs to be at least a unit in some class.
Yeah.
There's no question.
I'll see if I can work that in. I'm pretty packed in most of my classes. I'll see if I can work that in. Rachel with another set. She's had a couple of those tonight. Blocked right back in by Olivia and Ella. So they get the block. 5-0 start. Was that a poetry? Did I do something? Oh, yeah, you could do that as a poetry unit, yes. We got one there. Got to cheer in. 6-0. Warriors lead. Played up and over. And just like everything else that Wes-Del does here, we'll do the senior night very classy, and it'll be a neat production. Wes-Del not afraid to do the right thing. I don't even know how to say it, but just kind of make everybody feel special on their night when it's their night. You'll have a big one this year too, Coach, with all those seniors you're going to have.
You're exactly right.
It'll be a long and emotional night for those guys too. A little bit similar to what this group's going through. A lot of 8 seniors here, 9 really, so you're going to have a number of them too. Coming over, Randolph Southern still looking for their first point. Jenna's kind of tricked them on that 2 times.
Out again.
Got them on that corner. Harlan might need some ice after this game. She just keeps serving. That's 9 in a row. And that one up, going outside to Amelia this time, and she finds the floor, and it finds the net. If you haven't had a chance to come out to a football game, this will be a great weekend to do it. Homecoming, be a great crowd, and you'll have a chance to watch the Warriors play. You also get to the parade. The parade's always fun. Get to the parade, make your way down here, get to the boosters, and get yourself a meal. Just make a whole night of it. We'll just stay here through this one. We got a lot of homecoming stuff to talk about. So, the game, I believe it's still a 7 o'clock start, is it? Am I right about that?
I think it actually is 7:30.
Like I said, it's a 7:30 start, I think. And
I think
we got to get the parade.
Probably for everything that we have going on.
Tinley's coming from Indy. You get that traffic.
Traffic's bad.
Plus, you're going to get the parade, get everything going. So it'll give you even extra time. Get home, get cleaned up, get out here, and enjoy the Warriors. But if you haven't had a chance to come out, it'd be a nice time to come out and see the new facility. It's awesome out there.
It's fantastic. We just wrapped up the flag football season out there tonight.
Oh, tonight was it, huh?
It was it. And I know all of our youth football players and parents had a great time. Had monkeys out there feeding us.
Cool.
It's good stuff.
Cool. So out of the timeout, here comes Harlan. She gets it in. Over. Played up. That was a double. Now we're going to go ahead and play it. Amelia's going to get another one. Over on 2 this time. That's going to be a double. Couldn't let that one go.
No, that ball was moving.
I had something I was going to tell you, but I forgot. So, never mind. Over and, Rachel able to dig that one out before it hits the floor. And that was dug out again by Randolph Southern. Again, Rachel with another chance over to Liv. And that one finds the floor when Liv gets the kill.
I wonder how many assists Rachel has tonight.
I don't know. Be a new category for her. 12-0. Harlan still serving. She's glad for that timeout. She got a chance to catch her breath. There's another one. She's going to get another chance. That was an ace. Make a couple subs here. They did figure out the ace cheer. We've got that one down.
Do we do the I believe?
I've heard it a few times. Yeah, I have heard it a few times.
I feel like that's another one we might know.
We might know that one, yeah.
It's a little concerning we don't know many chants or cheers in a student section, but I'm going to expect them to probably know about 30 to 50 sets, plays, defenses.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Good luck with that.
That's a little concerning.
Yes. We got to remember, a lot of those guys over there are going to try to remember your offensive and defensive calls and but they can't remember how to do more than 2 cheers.
I'm hoping we remember how to tie our shoes, pull our socks, take everything with us.
You might think about Velcro shoes.
Velcro shoes. John Wooden used to worry about socks.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody bringing their socks.
Yeah, but
how you wear your socks.
But the longer you coach, the more you realize he wasn't far off.
No, the details matter.
Harlan again serving. Played up again.
Whoa.
That might have been 2.
Can't overlook it.
Let Lynn know that he's probably good for half-price appetizers now at Applebee's, so he can go ahead and finish this one off. The girls get on senior night.
Speaking of half-price appetizers, I went last weekend, and I have not been in a while, and they were good.
Yes, they are. And that was killed.
They've changed their ranch or something.
Not a sponsor, but could be. If they want to be. We'll take them. Here comes Harlan again. And over on 3.
Whoa.
Amelia gets the chance. Almost blocked, Rachel. To Jenna. Another quick one. The girls are hitting the ball hard now. A lot of hard hits tonight. Ella, Olivia, Harlan, Rachel, all a lot of hard hits. Amelia had a couple of nice ones. Ella, all of them. They're hitting harder than Travis Kelsey hits on Taylor Swift.
Which is clearly effective because she was at their football
That's
game.
right. That one's a roll over. And that's going to be long. It's 19-0. Quick timeout. We'll take a break. Give you one last IHSA sponsorship here before the end of the volleyball season.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
And we're back 19-0 here at Wes-Del. Again, senior night to follow. Wes-Del stayed in the same rotation the whole time.
Yeah, I know. I thought about yelling out to Biff, why don't you sub?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
Why
we
didn't
can't take them all out, though, because he's only got, let's pick 3 girls out here, so I don't know if he can take them all out. I don't know what he'll do.
Oh, that's what people don't understand when they're watching it. It's the same girls, but it's because we're in the same rotation.
That's right.
Nobody's rotated.
That one is going to be short. Might be a crazy way to end your last set here at home if you went 25-0.
Have you seen that?
Not in high school.
Okay.
Not in high school. We might talk them right out of it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm trying
That's
not to
gonna be
speak
over,
too much.
And that's going to be
There it is.
22. And when the Warriors are playing well, you can see why they're in the number 4 ranked team in 2A.
Yeah.
When they're hitting on all cylinders, they're pretty good. Harlan hits that one up. That's over. Rach to Jenna. That's still alive. Over. And Harlan gets it out to Liv.
Nobody wants to mess this up.
No, it's like a no-hitter. Rachel out to Hudson Roberts, and she
off one arm, I think.
Gabe, and that's going to be 2, and that's 23. And now the student section's going to get a little excited.
Joe's got his hand up with 2 fingers, and he's ready for it.
Yep.
Graydon's joining the cause.
Be interesting to see if they got it, if after the clap handshake, if the boys would rush the court kind of just to send the seniors off. But they're 1 point away.
I'm going to guess if we spoon feed them how to function after this game is over, I think that they.
And here comes your fans.
What a crowd.
That one's in, and let's see what happens here.
Oh.
And that's Harlan keeps it alive. Everybody, like you said, everybody's fighting to live.
There
and
it
that's
is.
it.
We did it.
25-0. And the girls are going excited, and then what a way to end. And some of the girls didn't get a chance to play, but just as excited for them. And I know that's tough as a coach, but sometimes that's just the way it goes.
It is.
I've been on both sides of that. It's tough, but you also understand as a coach too that the other team's sometimes just pretty good.
Yeah.
So the Warriors finished that one off. I'm going to have to go here in a second, and I know you're getting ready to leave, but 25-14, 25-7, 25-0, 3-0 win. The Warriors now go to 20-4, 8-1 in the conference, and have have Cowan tomorrow in the tournament, the Delaware County tournament. So let's root hard for your Warriors to do well in the county tournament, and then the sectional draw is this weekend that we didn't get a chance to talk a whole lot about, but exciting way for the girls to finish that. Really kind of a neat way to finish.
Yeah, I mean, what a unique way to finish a historic regular season here at Wes-Del. I mean, of course he's going to get a coach in the sectional, but what a cool way to go out.
And for Biff Wilson to get his last game on this court.
Right.
So it's really neat. So I'm going to say goodbye as I go down and walk out these senior girls and try to keep it together and as a dad. But thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you again this Friday, and I know on behalf of all of us here and executive producer Mr. Romine, thank you so much for being part of the girls' season. They love it. I know Coach appreciates it, and we all appreciate it here at Wes-Del. So for myself, thank you for being a part of the Wes-Del Sports Network, and I'll see you again on Friday.
FCCLA, 3 years SAD, 2 years athletic leadership. Again, she played volleyball while here. Her favorite high school memory is homecoming week. Let's give a round of applause for Carly Brown. Next, Emerson Campbell. Emerson is being escorted by her parents, Brandy and Jeremy Campbell. Where she plans to attend college is undecided. And I guess she's undecided about what she wants to major in. But the activity she was involved in while in high school: 4 years volleyball, 4 years student council, 4 years class secretary, 4 years athletic leadership council, 2 years Munciana, 1 year Grant County Volleyball Club, 3 years FBLA, 3 years FCCLA, 3 years SAD, 2 years National Honor Society. She did play volleyball while attending Wes-Del. Her favorite high school memory is also homecoming week. Ladies and gentlemen, Emerson Campbell. Next, Olivia Delaney. Olivia is being escorted by her parents, Chad and Marissa Delaney. She plans to attend IU Kokomo and major in X-ray and ultrasound. While attending Wes-Del, she was in FBLA and FCCLA. She also played volleyball. Her favorite high school memory, all the friendships she has made with the volleyball girls. Ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Delaney. Next, Ty Freeman. Ty is being escorted by his parents, Jennifer and Shane Freeman. Where he plans to attend the college is undecided. His major is undecided. At one point, it looks like he thought about business. The activities he was involved in throughout high school: 4 years Athletic Leadership Council, 4 years FBLA, and National Honor Society. Sports he played throughout high school: 4 years baseball, and he was a student assistant / volleyball manager for 4 years. His favorite high school memory was this past summer, winning baseball regional. Ladies and gentlemen, Ty Freeman. Next, Emma Harlan. Emma is being escorted by her parents, Ryan and Cindy Harlan. She plans to attend Indiana University Kokomo and major in medical imaging technology. While in high school, she participated in 2 years National Honor Society, 2 years FCCLA, 2 years SAD, 2 years Athletic Leadership Council, 2 years Munciana, 2 years Boys Basketball Manager, 3 years Art Club, 3 years Student Council, 4 years FBLA, 4 years Spanish Club. She played volleyball while in high school. Her favorite high school memory is winning the K Saunders Classic 3 years in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Harlan. Next, Caden Jones. Caden is being escorted by Jason and Danielle Jones. She had plans to attend college at Indiana University Kokomo. She plans to major in something in the medical field. While in high school, she participated in Alexandria, 3 years Student Council, 3 years SAD, 3 years Spanish Club, 1 year cheer, 1 year softball, 3 years varsity volleyball. While at Wes-Del, 1 year FBLA, and 1 year varsity volleyball. She got 4 years of volleyball in high school and cheerleader for 1 year. I love her favorite memory, and I think we all would agree, it's a great one, moving to Wes-Del. Next, Jenna Elizabeth Love. She is being escorted by Ed and Emily Love. She plans to attend Indiana Wesleyan University. She's going to major in pre-med and minor in Spanish. Activities she has been involved in at Wes-Del: 7 years band, 3 years choir, 6 years FCA, 3 years FBLA, 1 year drama club, 3 years Spanish club, 3 years SAD, 3 years student council, 3 years STEM club, 4 years athletic leadership council, 2 years National Honor Society, 1 year sewing club. Sports she played throughout high school: 4 years of volleyball, 2 years of varsity basketball, and 2 years of varsity track and field. Her favorite memory here at Wes-Del is performing as Wednesday Addams in the Addams Family musical last spring. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenna Love. Next, Ella Monk. Ella is being escorted by David and Gina Monk. She plans to attend Indiana Wesleyan University. She's going to major in pre-med. Activities while here at Wes-Del: 4 years FCA, 3 years FBLA, 4 years Spanish Club, 3 years SAD, 1 year FCCLA, 2 years STEM Club, 4 years Student Council, 4 years Athletic Leadership Council, and 2 years choir. Outside of school, 3 years youth group, 5 years Munciana Volleyball Club, and 9 years of 4-H. She also has worked at Monkey's Food Truck, for the past year. Her leadership positions: 2 years vice president of her class, 3 years FCA leadership team, 2 years FCA worship team, 3 years FBLA leadership team, 2 years STEM club leadership team. She's participated in volleyball while here, and her favorite high school memory is attending Fields of Faith with the FCA. Ladies and gentlemen, Ella Monk. And next, Rachel McLaughlin. Rachel is being escorted by her parents, John and Brandy McLaughlin. She plans to attend an undecided college and major in, she's also undecided. While at high school, activities: 4 years Student Council, 4 years Athletic Leadership Council, 4 years FBLA, 2 years FCCLA, 2 years National Honor Society, and 3 years Spanish Club. Sports in high school: 4 years of volleyball, 2 years of basketball, 4 years as a basketball manager, 4 years in the GCVC Volleyball Club, and in 2023, she was an AAU National Top 10 Gold Division finalist. Her favorite memory while in high school is homecoming week. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel McLaughlin. How about one more big round of applause for our 2023 volleyball seniors. Thank you all for everything you have contributed to Wes-Del Volleyball and Wes-Del High School. I believe there will be a celebration afterwards, starting in the cafeteria, and I guess you should just listen to Ms. Stanley or Coach Wilson about where that might go after that.